welcome to my what I eat in a day video. So I've already sort of filled up my water and I've got myself a green tea. And that's usually how I'll start my day. Just fill up my water so I can start drinking sort of like from when I wake up. I woke up quite late today. I had a bit of a lay-in and it's now 20 to 11. So it's quite late for breakfast. However, I'll just have my lunch a little bit later and shimmy everything back. I think it's quite interesting that we have this kind of like routine of have this like 3 meals a day kind of thing. I think it's best to try and like follow your own hunger patterns rather than like a strict routine, but then there is research to suggest that your body copes better with sort of like a regular meal. So I don't know the science of it, but anyway, so for breakfast I'm gonna try my the oat yogurt this morning. So I'm gonna have, I realized as well I was calling this Oatly and I think it's just Oatly. How fun is that? So I'm gonna have some oat yogurt with some fruit. So yeah, I'll show you how I weigh that out and how I add that to Myfitness. So I grab my scale and obviously get myself a bowl. I'm gonna get a little one because I'm not massively hungry, but I'm aware that I do need to eat something. So yeah, pop that on my scale and then set it to 0. I'm gonna have to pop you down while I do this actually. So yeah, it's on 0. I grab myself a spoon. So this is, let's have a look. So oat yogurt, so for 100 grams, it's 84 calories. So I always keep that in mind when I'm weighing it out, that, you know, 100 grams of it is what the calories are for 100 grams and kind of like gauge how hungry I am. So let's pop that in. So I think I'm probably gonna have about, I don't know, 70 grams-ish. There we go, about 71 grams. Oh, I've just licked the spoon and I can tell you it's actually really yummy. That's great. Right, so there we go, it's gone to 72. You can see it in the bowl. So then what I'll do is go ahead to Myfitness and I'll go to the serving size, click on 1 gram, and then put this to 72. Whoa, this is really difficult to do with one hand. 72, there we go, 72 grams. So now you can see I've got 70, obviously the serving size is 1 gram. I have 72 grams in total, and that is 60 calories. So then I go ahead and click that, and then it adds it into my breakfast. So that's the first part of my breakfast done. So I think I'm gonna have some blueberries and raspberries with the yogurt. So I grab another bowl and do the same thing, set it to 0. And then I'll scan my blueberries, just the same as before. So breakfast, add food, scan. So 100 grams of blueberries is 57 calories. I don't think I'm gonna have 100 grams, that's probably gonna be quite significant. So I'll weigh it out. I've got the same size pot so that I can determine sort of like how many I'm gonna want to have. So as you can see, just set it to 0 again. And just grab a little handful and weigh that out. So I'm probably gonna have about 35. No, actually, I'm gonna have 40 grams of blueberries. Okay, let's go with 50. So just one more. There we go. It says 49, but it'll probably change to 50. So exactly the same. Go ahead, change that to 1 gram. And then serving size is 50. And there we go. And that's 28 calories now. And then add that. And every time I add, it goes onto sort of like my breakfast. And if you can see at the top right hand side here, it gives me the total. So now I know that my breakfast total so far is 89 calories. That's absolutely nothing. So add them in to my yogurt. And then just repeat that with the raspberries and whatever else you want to put in there. You just repeat the process basically. And there we have it, a little bowl of yumminess. So I've got some blueberries and some raspberries and the oat yogurt. Like I said, it's my first time trying this. I did have a little taste of the spoon, but it tasted so yummy, so I'll let you know how I get on. But that's my breakfast. Welcome back to my what I eat in a day video. So the last thing that I had was like another cup of green tea, and I've just been sort of tidying the house, just doing a few errands and whatnot, and it's now 20 past 1. So I haven't done very well with my water today, but I still got loads left, but there's still a lot of the day left to drink that. So yes, I'm gonna have some lunch, and today I'm gonna have soup, which is a regular. This lighting is terrible. Pop you on my windowsill. Yeah, I'm gonna have some soup. I think the flavour I'm gonna go for is the winter vegetable flavour. As usual, nothing wants to focus on my videos, but. So yeah, winter vegetable. So we're gonna do the same thing as, sorry, I don't know where to pop this down while I put you here. That's pretty good, yeah, okay. So, same principle as before. We're gonna scan from Myfitness. So grab up Myfitness, add. So if you're not sort of familiar with how this app works, you basically, it's free to download. Sorry, I look horrendous and this lighting's horrendous because I've been cleaning up, but I do it quite vigorously to try and get some sort of a workout from it. Probably not really classed as a workout, but I feel like if you're sweating and moving, anything's good. Right, so yes, Myfitness. So you can download the app for free. There is a premium account, which I upgraded to, just because that allows you to check like your macros and just some other features. And eventually I do want to like really tailor my nutrition and make sure I'm getting a really good amount, well, a decent amount of protein. Just check that I'm not having too many carbohydrates and the saturated fat and sugar and salt and all that stuff. So that's why I upgraded. But however, you can get the free account, and all the things that I'm going to show you come along with that. So once you've downloaded it, it's just like this kind of format. And down along the bottom, you've got sort of there's a home button, there's a diary, there's a big plus, progress, and more. So you just click on the plus, and it gives you all of sort of like the possible things to input. So you've got your weight, your water, you can like put a status on there if you've got like a group of friends and you want to sort of like say something. There's food, and then there's exercise. So we're going to go ahead and click food, and then it'll bring up this sort of like subcategory. So you've got options of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So this is going to be my lunch. So then it brings us up to sort of like the input menu. Now it's got like the histories of things that I use regularly, which is really handy if you eat a lot of the same thing. So I like this feature, is really super handy if you just go and scan barcode, and then you get kind of like a sort of QR scanner type thing, and then obviously get your barcode of your product, and then if you scan it, it's really hard to do this. Hang on, I need to pop you down because I can't see what I'm doing. Right, so you've got your product and your barcode, and then you just hover it over, and then it will scan, and then it brings up the nutritional value of that item. So it's dead easy. And so one thing that you have to be wary of is obviously this is a 400-gram tin, and I'm gonna have the whole thing. So in this little serving size section, it's got 200-gram. So I can just really quickly and easily click on this and go to 2, because obviously it's set at 200-gram, which would be half the tin, but I'm having the whole thing. So if I just pop 2 in, it then adjusts the calories and the obviously nutritional info of that item, and then I click on the plus little tick, and there we have it. So obviously that's inputted my soup into my lunch. I've got my breakfast there, and along the top it's got my calorie goal, and then it has the food that I've had so far today, and then the calories that are remaining. If I was really organised and I'd like to, oh, totally out of focus, hello. If I was really organised and I do want to eventually get to this point, I would input everything prior to the day, because then I think that's pretty foolproof, isn't it? You know, if you're sort of like pre-planning what you're gonna eat, I think that's really good damage control. So hopefully at some point I will get into the habit of pre-inputting all of my meals. But you know, one thing at a time. I keep having to remind myself that I'm doing really well, and this is like such a huge lifestyle change. So don't expect to just wake up one day and magically be doing everything in the perfect manner. You know, it's just gonna take time to adjust, and I think the more like healthier habits and the more good habits I get into, such as prior inputting all my meals and food that I plan to eat, the better chance I've got. But it just takes time, doesn't it, you know? Rome wasn't built in a day. Right, so I'm just gonna pop you down there. Okay, so we've got soup. And I think I'm gonna have with my soup some callow lentil rice cakes, because I'm quite hungry now. I've not had much to eat today. So I don't need to weigh anything out. I just need to heat it up. So I'll show you like a snap of my food once I've got it all prepared. Oh, actually, probably the only other thing that I might have is some spread. I've got this pure dairy-free spread. just on top of my rice cake. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop everything else in and just make sure that I'm not gonna go crazy and leave myself plenty of calories for dinner. Sometimes it won't scan the barcode, but you can just input it in the top. You can just search, and I've inputted these before quite a lot, so it'll come up in my history if I start writing lentil. Can you see that? Just pops up. So I'm gonna have 2 of these, and 2 of these rice cakes is only 60 calories. It's 3 grams of protein, which I think is pretty good for like a rice cakey type thing. So yep, there we go. And then the next thing I'm gonna input is my spread. Because, you know, these things can add up over the day if you're cooking with butter and you're cooking with oil and you put in a lot of spread on things, it can all add up. So this is set to sort of like 10 grams. Now I've weighed this out before, and I know that roughly sort of a spread of this over 2 rice cakes isn't nowhere near 10 grams. So I'm just gonna go with my previous knowledge and just sort of like put that in. Okay, so I'm gonna make this now. So here we have the finished result. A lovely big bowl of soup and my 2 rice cakes. As you can see, it's a very, very thin amount of spread on them. So yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy this now. And I'm not sure if I'll have any snacks or anything between this meal and dinner, because I have a heck of a load of water to get through. Let's see where I'm at. I'm still just under 9 AM. And I've got all this to go. So I'll probably drink quite a good amount of that between now and dinner. And that should keep me full and hydrated and energized. So yeah, so this is my lunch. Hi guys, so I'm just back to cook dinner, and tonight I'm gonna make some turkey thigh skewers with some peppers and a salad. So I've already kind of like weighed out my turkey and got a couple of like my ingredients prepared, and I've just gone ahead and inputted all the sort of parts of the meal into my Myfitness. Is that fixing? Yeah, there we go. So you can see that the full calorie amount for this meal is 528 calories. So basically everything that I'm gonna use, I've already weighed out and gone ahead and put that in. So I just need to transfer the turkey into this bowl, and then I can add some seasoning, add some oil, and then I'm gonna sort of pre-cook it in a pan just before going under the grill. I just wanna make doubly sure, with it being sort of like white meat, that it's cooked through properly. So yeah, I'll show you sort of the finished result, or if there's any part of the process that I think you'll find interesting, I'll let you know. And also just an update on my water. I've managed to get to just under 11 AM, so I've still got quite a hefty amount to go, but I'll probably drink it between now and going to bed. So yeah, so I will show you the finished result of this meal.
I'm kind of separate.
Do you know how you need to cut them?
Oh.
Like they just need to be in like a square so you can put them on a skewer.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Thanks, babe. My sous chef. And then I can get all the ingredients for it. What? What a joker. So while the kebabs have been cooking, I've just sort of whipped together a little salad. So it's just basically the sort of like salad mix leaves, some cucumber and some salad onion, and then I've sprayed 2 sprays of my olive oil 2-calorie spray. This is it. Basically just so that I can be sure that I'm not going overboard with the calories on the oil. And then just a sprinkle of salt over the top, and that's all I think is required for a salad. I don't think you need like a boatload of dressing. I think it's tasty enough as it is. So I think it's about time to get the kebabs out of the oven. So here is the finished meal. So I've just taken the kebabs out of the oven, and we had a little bit of cucumber and pepper and tomatoes left over that I'd actually sort of like weighed out and included. So I'm just gonna pop them on the side, but there we go, that's dinner. So just finished our turkey kebabs, and I thought they were really, really yummy. What were your turkey kebab verdicts out of 10?
It's mine? Oh, they were amazing.
Amazing. Out of 10?
A good 8.5.
8.5, take that. So I'm probably gonna, well, I had quite a few calories left over, and I'm trying to not go too far below, I'll try not to go below 1,200 calories. And I usually like to have something quite sweet after my dinner on an evening anyway. So I've just popped into my snacks that I'm gonna have some jelly and also some chocolate rice cakes. I'll just show you them. They're really good. I got them yesterday, and I tried them last night, and they are really nice. Oh, everything's gonna fall out after me. So these are them. They are 102 calories per pack. So they're just like tiny, they're really cute, like little mini rice cakes with Belgian dark chocolate on the top. And then also just a 10-calorie jelly. So that takes me to a total of 1,154. So I have 46 calories left over. If I get a little peckish later on before I go to bed, I'll have maybe a piece of fruit or something. But as that's pretty much it, what we can do now is complete the diary, and it does this really cool thing. So if every day was like today, in 5 weeks I would weigh 14 stone 8. And that would be amazing. So although I don't want every day to be lower than the calories I set out to have, it's kind of good to have like a gauge of where you'll be. It's not completely, why is this not focusing? There we go. Mind you, I probably don't want it to focus at this time of an evening when I'm looking as bad as I do, but never mind. Yeah, so it's really good to gauge where you're going to be in a few weeks' time. So I really like that feature. So that's about it. If you have enjoyed watching this video and you would like to see more what I eat in a day videos, please give this video a thumbs up, just to let me know that you enjoyed it and you'd like to see more of them. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you on Friday for my weigh-in. Goodbye!